All right, you beautiful birders. It's Sean again here with SportOptics.com in our beautiful facility, filming a video for you. You want to buy a gift for that birder in your life, or you are that birder in your own life. This is going to help you decide what the next pair of binoculars that you want to get is, or your very first pair. So let's kick it off with the Vortex Bantams. These are an excellent choice because they're like 70 bucks. So that in and of itself, everyone should have a pair of these things. They're great. It can make a great beater pair of binoculars. You can keep them in your car. And they're 6.5 power, so you have a nice wide field of view. So you can see a lot of stuff from left to right. So you got a kid and you don't want to hand them your expensive binoculars? Give them these. That way, if something happens to them, it doesn't matter. Because Vortex has the best warranty in the industry, and you can just send it to them and they'll send you a new pair or repair them for free. Awesome company to deal with. We love them. You love them. What else we got? Is that a compact binocular in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Well, I am happy to see you. Thanks for stopping by, guys. But it is a compact binocular. Look how compact it gets. You can take these puppies anywhere. Fit them in your pocket, obviously. Fit them in your purse. Bring them to a concert. Bring them to the opera if people still go to the opera. Bring it to a sporting event. These are perfect if you want to do some extended birding for a long time and you don't want all that weight hanging around your neck. This is a great option. So get yourself the Zeiss Victory Pocket. Comes in 8 or 10 power. And you know Zeiss glass is some of the best in the world. So make that special someone in your life happy with that glass. Next up, we have some of the best glass in the world, the Swarovski NL Pures. Now these come in 8, 10, 12, and now 14 power. But if you want to have a really, really nice wide field of view, you can go with some of the lower magnifications so you can track those birds a lot easier, because we all know they don't stay where we want them to stay long enough, so we got to follow them. What's awesome about the NL Pure is from the ground up, they designed it with a wider field of view in mind. So anything that you get in the NL Pure, it's going to have an increased field of view. The 10s, they have a field of view more comparable to an 8, and so on. So let me just go into how great these things are and why they're so great. These are the most comfortable binoculars I have ever held. If you can see on the side here how nice and contoured these are, your hands just fit in there so nice. And you know, you may not think that's an important feature, but you really, really notice it. Another really, really great thing that you can do with these is it has the option of adding a forehead rest. Now, this doesn't come standard with them, but it is an accessory that is available to get. And I tend to push binoculars into my eyes probably a little bit harder than I should, and I fatigue a lot just from the pressure on my eye sockets. So having this forehead rest to take all that pressure off my eyes, or have it as a third point of contact on my body for extra stability, is awesome. These are a real knockout of the park. They come in, like I said, multiple magnification levels. So whatever kind of birding you're doing, whether you just want a wider field of view, or if you want to go all the way up to the 14 powers for some longer range viewing, or just you really want to see that fine detail, that would be a reason why you want to go with a higher magnification. But man, I really can't think of any way that you can improve on these binoculars. They are spectacular. If you really want to have that buy once, cry once pair of binoculars, just spend the money once. These will outlive you. You pass them on to your kid. This becomes a family heirloom. Swarovski glass is world known for how great of quality it is. Bright, clear, no distortion. Just the best money can buy. All right, what do we have that's up next? You're not going to guess it, that's for sure. We have the ATN BinoX-4T. This is thermal. Thermal for birding? That's right, thermal for birding. Why? Because birds sometimes blend in with their environment, you know? Not every bird is bright and colorful and pretty. So the ones that blend in and you can't see sometimes, you hear it, where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. You pull this up, now it's standing out, it's glowing. Of course, you can't appreciate the beautiful colors through the thermal. That's when you pull out your regular binoculars. You're like, oh, there it is. Boom. Now you can see that bird that you would have missed without having the power of thermal. If you want to do some night birding and see the ever elusive owls, this is really the only way to do it, unless you have like a feeder or some ambient light or something that's going to attract owls. But I've only seen a couple in my life. They're really tough to spot, but they can't hide from this. So if you want to really be able to see everything that's you would normally miss, this is definitely the way to go. So not necessarily a binocular in a thermal, but you could go with a handheld monocular. Just anything that's thermal is going to make everything that gives off heat stand out. But, you know, having both eyes open gives you a wider field of view so you get to see more. So don't sleep on thermal when it comes to birding. You're going to see a lot of stuff that you never would have seen previously. Next up, you want more magnification and can't get it in just a standard binocular. You got to move on to a spotting scope. You're going to be stationary in one position possibly for a little while, maybe looking off onto a great distance, or you just want to really, really get up and close and personal of what you're looking at and get all the details, all the different colors. You need a spotting scope. Well, you don't want to carry a lot of weight on you. This is your option. This is the Swarovski ATC. It is a 17 to 40 power and a 56 millimeter objective lens. Look how small and compact this thing is. You can't fit it in a pocket, but you can definitely fit it in a small bag and maybe get a little small compact tripod, and you got yourself a really capable package that you can do a lot of stuff with. So if you're looking to shed a lot of weight on your gear of what you're carrying, but still maintain a high magnification and get as much detail as you can, this is going to be an excellent option for you. All right, last up, we have the Zeiss Harpia 95 millimeter. This is a 23 to 70 power magnification spotting scope. So if you don't care about how big it is or how much it weighs and you just want to have a ton of magnification, this is the one to go with. So what would I use this for? Well, if there's something a great distance away, obviously, you know, you're going to be able to see it a lot better with this. But what a lot of people don't think of when they have a high power spotting scope is just the amount of detail you can get on something that's closer up to you. I did a little nature walk, and there was a water moccasin that was, you know, I was a safe distance away from it. I was on an elevated platform, but I was like, you know what, let me set the spotting scope up and really zoom in on this thing. And I saw details on it that, you know, I've never seen anywhere else, even, you know, being at the zoo and being in the reptile section where you can really get close, obviously, but you're not seeing them at 70 power. So as far as detail goes, magnification is incredible. And since you're looking at things that are closer up, you're not magnifying all the distortion, all the atmosphere between yourself and the target. If you really, it's any optic. If you've looked out beyond 500 yards, you can see mirage and you can see the kind of the debris in the air. That's just standard with any optic. So looking at things up close with high magnification is something not all people think about. Another good use case for this is astronomy. You know, you got the weatherman says there's a meteor shower, or the moon is red and gigantic and it's gonna crash into Earth in the next 5 minutes or whatever, and you want to go take a look at it. This is awesome for that. You can see details on the moon that you would have never seen previously. I've used spotting scopes of this magnitude before to do just regular astronomy, and it is incredible. So not only just birding you can do with these awesome tools, but there's definitely other applications for sure. So if you don't know what optics you want to get and you kind of have a general idea, or you really don't know at all, just give us a call. I'm happy to talk to you. Tell me what you're doing with it, and I'll recommend something based on your price point. And you will get exactly what you need, whether you know you need it or not. I'll tell you exactly what you need to get. So give me a call. I'm happy to talk to you. Like, subscribe, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas to you, filthy animals.